What's plopping, guys? Let's go over the patch notes. We got New World 1.0.3. Server transfer details. It's time, baby. New World update 1.0.3 will be released at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 1 p.m. EST for those of you on the Eastern Standard Time. Wait, so it's technically October 20th for Eastern Standard Time. With this update, we laid the final groundwork for the server transfer feature. We've also included a swath of bugs fixes before we dive into the details and exactly how the server transfer system works. Our plan to roll it out on all regions and our list of bug fixes. We want to thank everyone who supported us. Aw, thank you. To show our appreciation for those who are patient, we're granting you all the Stoic in-game title. Oh, the Stoic. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. I can't believe I just pronounced Stoic wrong. This is embarrassing. The title is meant to thank all of those, as the title description states, showed solid resolve in the face of epic wait times. Well, we definitely did that, that's for sure. Awesome. We've also added the waiting emote and the in-game store for free. Nice, nice. As an additional thank you to claim the emote, navigate, okay, blah, blah, blah. Awesome, nice. Emotes are account bound, so you need to be able to claim it once in your Steam account, even if you have 2 characters. Spotlight, character server transfers. Well, we want everyone to find their long-term home in Eternum as soon as possible. We also want to ensure that the process is safe and ready for everyone to use. We've been hard at the work on the features and testing it for the past 2 weeks, but because this feature is brand new, we have decided to take a safe, incremental approach, very safe, I like it, to rolling out transfers to all the players. When all worlds are back online from downtime, our plan is to monitor the framework we created without turning transfers on immediately. Okay. Once we've confirmed that the framework holds up to scale, we will turn on character server transfers in the Utopia world first, in the AP Southeast region. We will closely monitor transfers in the world, and if anything out of the ordinary occurs, our team will need to make manual interventions. If all goes well, we will turn it on for the rest of the AP South regions and continue monitoring. If after 8 hours our team hasn't discovered any issues, we will fully deploy character server transfers to other regions. Nice. Okay, so they're testing it with the AP Southeast region and then progressing from there. Each player will receive 1 free character transfer token, as we're all familiar, and you can only transfer onto your own server. So if you're on US East, you have to stay within US East, and vice versa. Although I believe in this patch notes, they phrase that they will be adding that later. How do I transfer my character? You need to log into your character, which means waiting in any applicable queues. There will be a new tab in the in-game store to claim your character transfer token, and then you need to leave your company. You need to remove any active trading post, sell orders, and buy orders. Your character must be located in a sanctuary, such as a settlement or an outpost. What comes with me when I transfer? We've been over this before, but you'll keep all your character progression, level, weapon mastery, titles, etc. You'll keep your inventory and storage. You'll keep all of your currency, keep your houses and housing decorations. That's good. And then you'll keep all your quest progress. What does not transfer with my character? Your company membership needs to be terminated before transferring it and will not carry over. Active trading posts, sell orders, and buy orders must be removed and will not be carried over. Your friends list is world specific and will not transfer. Where can I move my character to? As we've stated before, you can move your character any world in your region, except you cannot move your character to a full world. Makes sense. You cannot move your character to a world in maintenance. You cannot move your character to a world set that you have an existing character already in. All those things make sense. Any world, so it has to be within your region. Again, that's US East, you have to stay within US East. US West, you have to stay within US West, EU, etc. Will there be opportunities to transfer again if I choose the wrong world, the world my friends chose fill up, or I regret choosing the worlds I transferred to? Transferring again will require an additional token. Our team will continue monitoring world populations queue times and will evaluate the need for additional wave of server. After we are sure players have had plenty of time to find the right server for them, we will later make server transfer tokens available for purchase in store. So the first one's free, and then from there on after, you can purchase server transfers. General implemented final pieces of transfer framework, added improvements to the world selection UI, added clear messaging when a player is kicked due to going AFK or violating the EAC. Added clearer messaging when stacked discounts are present, such as territory standing and faction discounts on property taxes. Okay. Implemented back-end changes to help our team investigate concerns about the client performance in war. That's good. We like to see that. Adjusted the respawn timer on Boat Swain, Ambrose, and various other elite enemies throughout the world. Good. That's actually really good. That's really good. That's good to see. In the depths, players must now be in the area to damage Thorpe. Makes sense. An error message now appears when players attempt to buy their own items in the trading post. Reverted a chest loot change from update 1.02 that was causing too many. Okay, this is big actually. So let's just talk about this one for a second, because you were getting way too many refining reagents from chests after they made that update in 1.02. And a lot of the markets are like crashing because of it. All of the refining agents are little to no. They're like pennies on the dollar. So this is actually a huge change that is actually going to be good for the economy. Really good for the economy within the game. So I like this. That'll help out with selling reagents. Refining reagents will probably become sought after again. So we'll see how that goes on moving forward. Adjusted the volume on the Amazon Games splash screen. Perfect, because my eardrums bleed every time I open it up. Armor is limited to 1 skill perk per piece. Oh, that's definitely an interesting one. That's going to affect a lot of late game and PvP, etc. So it'll be interesting to see how this affects everything. Added general performance improvements for visual artifacts and graphic settings. Dies are now removed from items upon trade with a warning message present. The time to declare war timer now visually pauses to make it clear when an invasion is imminent but not yet scheduled. Territory remains in conflict state after invasions, and war can be declared. General bug fixes. Okay, fixed issues with T4 and T5 azoth staffs. Go close with those. Awesome. Finally, they're answering a lot of the bugs that people have been complaining about, which is good. They're listening to the community. That was a huge bug. So this is good to see for sure. Fixed an issue causing the abandoning event notifications persist. This was super annoying. It would just appear in the top right of my screen, and it would just be there permanently forever unless I logged out and logged back in, which I didn't want to do. Fixed a housing UI issue. The UI now correctly shows that property taxes are subject to the full price of the home and not impacted by the first-time home buyer discount. Okay. Fixed issues with early game spawning. The watchtower respawn point is replaced by the settlement after it's been discovered. Players no longer incorrectly respawn at a watchtower after selecting to respawn at a settlement. That's good. I think that's happened to me once or twice or a handful of times where I just respawn incorrectly. Fixed various localization issues throughout the game. Fixed an issue where not all items for town projects were consumed when completing the mission. Resolved login errors that prevented players from accessing their character. Fixed an issue that caused arena keys to not drop as intended. Fixed an issue that caused the runic bear armor to not be appropriately dyed during wars. Fixed a pet placement issue. Pets placed in an otherwise empty house now remain in the home after the player logs out, instead of returning to the pet to the player's inventory. Oh, okay. AP Southeast servers now display the correct time zone in game. Fixed an issue with titles. Players' titles and achievements now appear as intended, and the achievement tab properly updates when a new achievement is earned. Fixed an issue that caused company invites to persist after decline and accept. Fixed an issue that caused Raja spawns to stack for everyone, pick at a time, please. Speculative fixes. The fixes below are tentative fixes and mitigations. Our goal is to get these changes out and see if the issue persists, so we can continue to work on them and address in a future update if necessary. So worked to fix an issue where wars and invasions kicked off earlier than scheduled. Okay. Work to fix an issue where not all settlement stations upgrade as intended when town completions are completed. I've never noticed that, but that's good. Players should no longer become stuck when entering or exiting an instance. If a player reconnects and their player is dead, the respawn screen is open with respawn options available. Players who are currently stuck need to contact customer service. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Well, this is a definitely a great start in the right direction. Obviously transfers were a little bit longer than we expected, but in the end, I think it'll all work out, and I think it'll be better to make sure that it's released properly than release it sooner and have it released poorly and them just have to take longer to fix it. That's patch 1.03 for New World, and take it easy, guys. Until the next one, I'm out of here. Peace.